So students, today again we will discuss about this NPTEL week number 8, non-graded at first. So the first question we will not discuss because already we explained last time here. Okay. So he is talking about the AdaBoost. We explained last time AdaBoost algorithm. So I will not waste your time. The answer will be the second and third. Okay. The second question is very good. And he has given us some data, probability of A is equal to 0.3 something. So here we will explain. So at first you should know, in the classroom we explain probability of A is equal to 2 upon probability of B is equal to false using Bayes rule. That will be probability of B is equal to false upon probability of A is equal to 2 into probability of A is equal to 2 upon probability of B is equal to false. So you can see that probability of B is equal to false he has not given us. Okay, all the data he has given, but probability of this one not given. Okay, so to find this one, again we will try this formula. Probability of B is equal to false is equal to probability of B is equal to false upon probability of A is equal to 2 into probability of A is equal to 2 plus probability of B is equal to false upon probability of A is equal to false into probability of A is equal to false. Okay, so if we'll this data he has given us, all the data you should write here. So you will get 0.46 is the probability of B is equal to false. Now you will keep all the data in this main formula, then you will get 0.3913. That is the correct answer. Okay, 39%. So your answer will be 0.39. Question number third, which of the following method is inherently sequential? Okay. So if we'll come here, what is the meaning of gradient boosting? We explained. So this gradient boosting is inherently sequential, and committee machines, the committee machine, okay, we have written everything, and AdaBoost, AdaBoost is also inherently sequential. So both are, but this committee machine that is not. Okay, he is asking not. The answer will be second. Okay. Now in the tournament there are total now n classes, and he is asking what is the complexity of the number of classifiers we required. That will be order of n. Okay, if we go here, we have explained in a tournament style with n classes where classifiers complete pairwise and winner moves to the next round until the single classifier remains. Okay, so total number of classes will be n. Here we have written one thing is wrong, that is this is wrong. Okay, so answer will be order of n. Now the next one, this is very important question. It will also come in your main exam. So he has given one, this is a Bayesian network, and to solve this problem you should know this graph at he has explained 8.11. Go to here. What is the meaning of this probability of x1 is independent dependent of x2 and x3. Okay, x1 is dependent of x2 and x3. x1 is depend on this and this. He is explaining. Okay, same thing also. If we know j, if we here I is pointing to j and j is pointing to k, means the row is coming from I to j and j to k. Okay, if you know j, then I and k are independent. If you know this one, then I and k are independent. Here the row is coming from j to I and from j to k. If you know j, then I and k are independent. Here if you don't know j, if you know j, then I and k are dependent. Okay, so here the row is coming from k to j and I to j. He is explaining. Okay, so you should note that is the D separation rule for the Bayesian network. He explained at 24.07. You should go there, then you will get the answer. D is independent of B and A is independent of B when C is known. You will submit, you will get 5 by 5. Now next time, if you will come here, this is also same. I am not saying this is the correct answer, but whatever he explained, I put this answer. Okay. Now second also, I will not waste your time. Question number second we solved here. You should come here and try to pause the video and try to understand because time is already 11 o'clock. Okay, so I do not have time to explain. Pause the video and try to run. The answer is equal to mid-range, budget and high-end. So mid-range, budget and high-end. This is the answer. This question he has asked. This is data is insufficient. This question also you should try to solve. Okay, and we got the answer is ADA boost, because the data is we have explained here, because here the data we explain something we have written here. The data I will tell you, because the data this data is weak data actually. Okay, so the answer will be ADA boost. We will use this one whenever the data is weak, then you will use this ADA boost. So which of the following algorithm do not learning rate hyperparameter? So that is random forest, KNN and PACA. Okay, this is not. Now consider the following two statement. He is asking, according to my knowledge, both the statement are true. Okay. Yes. Answer will be this one. You have answered multiple times, and okay. And why we are saying, because this Naive classification is numbered linear system cases. Okay, this is there must be boundary. Okay, so according to this we have submitted the answer. The last question, okay, the last question, consider the database. The answer will be this one. Okay, the answer will be a few words that appear the test time then. Okay, so now I am feeling sleepy, so I should submit this one, submit the answer. Okay, I am not saying all the correct, but according to my knowledge, whatever he is explaining here, so I got answer. Okay, because I am also solving the question according to his lecture. Okay, we are not saying all the questions are correct. Again you can submit if you are getting the correct. Okay, again you can modify. Okay, if there is any something mistake, I will also write in the